Hello and welcome to the channel. I am your host, Travieso Americano. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe it down below. Do all of those algorithmic-y things that make the channel successful. I would appreciate it. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Welcome to the weekend. It's here. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. I'm hoping you're getting every bit of fun out of it. We got a lot of college football today, a lot of fun college football today. And then, of course, we have the NFL tomorrow. When it comes to all these pro teams, always remember, enjoy the players, enjoy the teams, enjoy the games. Hate the globalist leagues. We hate the leagues. We hate Goodell. We hate Manfred. All of them. They are awful. They are anti-American. They are anti-everything that we stand for. However, we can still enjoy the product they provide, the American product that we built. So hopefully we'll all enjoy that today. Maybe have a barbecue today or tomorrow. Those sorts of things. I've got some fun for you here. We're going to take a little break from the politics today and talk about, whoops, wrong thing there. We'll take Al Gore down. Apparently, DC Comics is going to kill Batman. DC Comics wants to kill Bruce Wayne, the Batman. You've heard that right. I'm sure this is all just sort of clickbait, buy bait, whatever you want to call it, from DC Comics. I think that's probably what this is. But still, 30 years after they killed off Superman, and it was 30 years ago they killed off Superman. I remember riding my bicycle to get all those issues at my comic book store. I was one of the lucky kids that had a comic book store and a sports card shop, all within bike riding distance, very safe. Very fun. It was great. Grew up on that store. It's out of business now, like a lot of them are. Unfortunately, I'd like to see that change. But man, those were good memories. I remember getting Doomsday. And I remember when those Superman comics came out each week, leading up to the death of Superman, of course. And each week the panels got bigger and bigger. Meaning by the last issue, by Superman 75, the death of Superman, the each page was at one panel. So the art took up the entire page. The battle took up the entire page on every single page. Every single page was a cover page. It was awesome. It was so much fun. And then we had Funeral for a Friend, which would last a little too long. And then Superman got a little dicey. But it looks like DC is back to their old tricks. I really don't think Batman's going to die here. The premise of all of this, and I'll try to be as spoiler-free as possible, is that there's a robot by the name of Failsafe. This robot was essentially a robotic Terminator type robot that looks like Batman, created by Batman, programmed by Batman, that thinks like Batman. So that's the premise of it, and the concept is Batman killed the Penguin. At least that's what the Penguin wants everyone to think. And Batman had created this failsafe robot so that if he ever killed anyone, failsafe would automatically activate and go and hunt down Batman and eradicate him. And if there was an issue where failsafe started, this robot failsafe went after Batman without reason, if there was a mistake in the programming, Alfred was there to stop failsafe. He was there. That was Alfred's job. Unfortunately, sadly, as we all know, Alfred is no longer in the Bat family. He's no longer alive in DC continuity. Hopefully they'll bring him back one day. But that is the premise, that this robot is seeking to hunt down Batman. He thinks like Batman. He was programmed by Batman, and he is going to kill Batman, according to DC Comics. I'm sure there is going to be some comic book way that DC gets out of this. I don't really think that they're going to kill Batman. There's been no fanfare about it. I feel like if they were actually going to pull that trigger, so to speak, Rest in peace, Martha Wayne, Martha and Thomas. If they were really going to pull that trigger, I think we'd hear a lot more about it. This isn't the first time that DC has sort of pretended to kill off the Dark Knight. You may remember in Final Crisis, at the end of that, Darkseid got him with his Omega beams, and it looked like to the heroes that he was dead, but even to us readers, we knew that he was alive and had just been sent far back into the past. And that was a fun story. If you ever want to read Final Crisis, it's fun. And the stories afterwards, they're a good time. It is out there. Final Crisis is not the easiest comic book read. It's not the easiest read at all, for anything at all. It's sort of a fever dream in some respects, but it's fun. There's a lot of good times to it. Like I said, Batman shoots Darkseid. Spoiler alert for a 15-year-old comic. Batman uses a gun and shoots Darkseid. But in any case, we'll get back to this. We'll get back to here and this story with Batman dying. I guess we'll find out here in the next couple of months. I believe it's supposed to wrap up here before the new year. So it'll wrap up within either the next issue or the next one after that. And it looks like that Batman is gone, according to the solicits. So we'll just have to wait and see. In any case, thank you for watching the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Do all of those algorithmic-y things. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy.